Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Mike Jones with uGospel.com, and right now I am in Dallas, Texas for Bishop TD Jakes MegaFest 2013. I'm here with motivational speaker and author, Mr. Tony Gaskins Jr. Tony, man, how are you?
Man, I'm doing awesome. So blessed to be here at MegaFest, loving every minute of it.
I know you're a motivational speaker, so what is it that motivates you to motivate others?
You know, the fact that it's billions of people in the world, every day I think it's more people that haven't heard the message that God has given me. So, I mean, it would be different if my goal was to reach my city or to reach my state. But when your goal is to have your message from God heard around the world, I mean, you can't sleep on that dream.
Now, if I were to ask, what is the legacy or, what is it that you want to be known for? Would you be able to put that into words?
You know, I want to be known as a servant, but I want to be known as someone that help other people realize that we all have a purpose and a call on this earth, and that we all have to not just live and die, but to live, touch other lives through service and leave a legacy. And I believe that that's God's call for us to share his message through us, through our story, with as many people as possible.
Now, I know you've been speaking and writing for a long time, so of course you travel a lot and interact with a lot of your fans and supporters. Have you ever come across someone who have gave you their testimony of how you changed their life or touched them or inspired them, and it kind of made you just go, whoa, or wow?
Yeah, it's been a blessing. Even after speaking today, it was so many people that came up to me and told me what it did for them, because I believe change can happen in an instant. You can hear one thing and it can shift your whole life. And so I get those type of testimonials every day, and that's what gives me the strength to keep going every day.
Now, as someone who motivates millions, who are some of the people that motivate you or inspire you?
You know, the Holy Bible is always there. And I don't say that to sound like a holy roller, but I say it to say that the greatest man that walked earth is Jesus Christ. And the motivation that I get from his life and his love and his service is infinite. I could never run out of motivation just by reminding myself of what he sacrificed for me. And so that's really, I don't look to man for motivation, because man will let you down. That's why I don't want people to look to me. I want you to find God through me and then get to know God for yourself, because man will let me down. So I look to God, the perfect being, for motivation.
Like I said, we're at MegaFest. Are you going to be at any other of the events or festivities that's going on?
Man, I'm going to do the Manpower, try to catch the comedy show. I'm going to miss the concert. I'm teaching again Saturday morning at the Mrs. Right, Becoming Mrs. Right, based on my book, Mrs. Right. And so I'm excited.
Speaking of your book, what made you want to tackle that topic and write that book, to encourage women to be Mrs. Right?
I believe that women are the backbone of our society. And with our music, with our TV, and with the mindset of a lot of men today, we're breaking the backbone. So God called me to help rebuild and strengthen that spine, because the man want to be the head, but what's a head without a spine?
Right.
And so I want to help replenish a sense of self-worth and self-respect in our women, because it was my wife, and we're going on 7 years of marriage, it was my wife that changed my life. And if it had not been for my wife, I'd be in prison or the grave. And so I realized the importance of a good woman, and that's what I want to help women become, good women, because when they do that, they attract a real man, or they help a grown boy become a grown man, and that changes our world.
So is it fair to say that your wife inspired that book?
Yes, that book is, Mrs. Right, is based on my wife and her lifestyle and the way she carries herself. And so sometimes women say, well, how can you tell a woman how to be a wife? Because I got the best wife in the world. And her life is the book, I just put it on paper.
Is it fair to say that she would get some of that publishing too?
She get 10% of everything that comes in, and she helped me spend the other 90%.
First of all, tell us the books that you've written and where they can be purchased at.
Right, man, Amazon.com, they house all the books. So you got CEO of Me, which is $1 million workbook. I got so much information in there. You have Mrs. Right on there. My dad's book is great, Eight Mistakes Women Make in Relationships. And my latest book for men called The New Guy Code, Becoming a Man in a Fatherless Society. And it doesn't mean a fatherless home, it means a fatherless society. And the new guy code. So yeah, they all right on Amazon.com.
All right, Tony, man, how can your fans and supporters stay in contact with you, stay updated with everything that is Mr. Tony Gaskins Jr.?
See, all the updates is best on Twitter, Tony Gaskins, or Facebook, Tony A. Gaskins Jr.
You have anything else lined up that we can expect from you, in the near future as far as, beyond MegaFest, like appearances or will you be speaking at, or another book you might have in the works?
Right. Next Saturday, September 7th, I'll be doing the CEO Me seminar. It's a 6-hour seminar. Today I did that 6-hour seminar in 30 minutes. And it's a 6-hour seminar, and it's in Austin, Texas at the Westin Domain, 9 a.m. And my next book, it should be out probably about next month. It's called Single is Not a Curse. Single is not a curse. And so really it's for single people to understand the blessings of single life and how to prepare for marriage if that's what God has for you.
Any last words you want to say to the fans out there before we go?
Get closer to God. Get closer to God. Stop playing church and start being the church. Stop beating people over the head with the Bible and start living the principles of the Bible.
Right.
And I guarantee you it'll change your life.
Again, this is Mike Jones with uGospel.com here at MegaFest 2013 down in Dallas, Texas with author and motivational speaker Tony Gaskins Jr. And again, Tony, man, thank you for this interview. I wish you the best of luck with all your future endeavors. Hope you kill it tomorrow. Touch a life for 1 million.
Thank you.
Kudos. All right,
Thank
man.
you so much. Appreciate that, man.